Big action here at Keilor Park where Calder United, top of the table, taking on 5th place Heidelberg United this afternoon. A big game for the Burger Girls as Joey Cartwright on the ball early in this first half. Looks for Lisa Gray, who might have been caught offside there. And yes, can't get through. So early days here in this first half. And a really stern test here for the girls at Heidelberg United, taking on the top of the table side as they try to attack Calder. Hannah Gray there with the clearance. Halfway, looking for now Galea. She tries to get around, but Vlanich for the Calder side, looking for the early cross. And behind Mankowska, they cross it in. And the number 7 there, Barilla, having a shot. The ball's bobbling around. Eventually, Christine Fanua gratefully takes that one as it's played downfield now. Cartwright with a shot and just well saved there by Mason Jones of Calder. So Heidelberg now on the defensive as Calder come forward. It'll spill out to the number 11 there, Al. But again, Heidelberg trying to defend well in numbers. As that time, Galea trying to chase through. Ball bobbling around. Calder with a shot that's Barilla. The ball just bobbling around in the box there, and they can't seem to clear Heidelberg. And eventually Alonso for Calder as Fanua will take the free kick. Goes downfield looking for Torre. Eventually cleared forward to halfway. And now on the attack are Calder. Through the number 11 there in Al. She goes out to the right. And offside says the referee's assistant. That time it was Siri who was offside. So Heidelberg with a free kick. They've done well, kicking into the teeth of a very strong breeze. Very windy out here. You might be able to hear that on the effects mic as ball's played inboard. Now Binnings. That nice play there by Galea. So again, Binnings with the ball. They spread it out to the right-hand side. And they'll attack through that side there. As now there's a chance for Calder. The cross played in, looking for Barilla, and she scores, and there's 1-0. So on the scoreboard we find Caulfield take the lead, and we've gone just 13 minutes, and the player Barilla is now Gray for Heidelberg from the kickoff. They come forward, and it's cleared wide. They'll come back in. Hannah Gray with a ball forward, looking for Joey Cartwright, but over her head. Fanua with the clearance. Called a chance to reset. Take the ball through Al. Lay, looking for the number 12 there in Sirij, but she can't get to the ball, and Fanua for Heidelberg will clear now. Looking for Galea down the line. That was Torre. Out, says the assistant referee, and Galea will win the throw-in for Heidelberg. In fact, they go forward again. Only as far as Cartwright. She's twisting and turning. Can she get around? Good persistent play there. She finds Galea Nicolacci there. Gray. Oh, she's taken down by Binnings. Surely that'll be a caution. And the referee, yes, with the yellow card, that was a cynical challenge. And Lee Gray stopped in her tracks by a professional foul there. As the ball's floated in forward, headed away by Calder. And a Binnings again. And sliding in there was Steph Galea ahead of Sirij. A corner kick to Calder. They swing the ball in. A shot! Beautiful save there. Barilla with a snapshot. And Fanua down brilliantly And eventually Torre clears. So Calder again. Through Vlanich. Now Lay with the ball. Looking for the through ball there. Alonso, but she's offside. So Gray now for Heidelberg. Plays the ball through. Looking for Joey Cartwright with a snapshot. Just wide. Mason Jones is beaten. And she's berating her defence there. So Calder's still leading 1-0, but Heidelberg's certainly well in this game. And they've been more than a match for the top side. There's Nicolaci with a shot. But Mason Jones down well. So Lee Gray looking for the ball through there. Oh, she was brought down surely, says the referee. No. Calder coming through now. A bit of space there in the middle. Get around. Ball's played through. Through ball. And again. Nice play by Fanua. Denies Alonso. Oh, brilliant keeping. She's had a great half this first half, Fanua. She goes looking for Galia there. Over her head. Trailich with the ball through. Minkowska clears well. Now, chance for Nicolaci to come forward. She's got Melissa Barbieri on the overlap, but she's robbed of the ball. Lanich with the through ball now. And that's onside, says the referee. Gets around Barilla. And there's Barilla in the middle. She tucks it away. 2-0. And on 43 minutes, so just before the half-time break, Calder United take a 2-0 lead. And will that be in the wash-up? A strong enough lead as Heidelberg with it all to do now as we approach the half-time. As I said, just a couple of minutes to go and biddings will clear. So Fanua now goes for the long clearance as Heidelberg down 2-0. They'll have all the work to do in the second half as it's played down the line. But that's easily picked up as Lee Gray can't keep it in. So we're very close to half-time here. And what is there another chance here for Calder? Come through, it's played around and too far for Sarij. She'll have to go back. Looking for Lay. Past her. Lay with the cross in. That's too far though. That'll go all the way out for a goal kick. And that might just about be it here for the first half. As we're closing in on the half-time whistle here. And there it is, half-time, 2-0 to Calder. Second half action here at Kilo Park with Calder United kicking off, leading 2-0. So Heidelberg, despite kicking the aid of a strong breeze in this second half, have it all to do. And Galia plays the ball upfield, only as far as Trailich and away, and she's down, Galia. Looks in a bit of trouble there. So don't be fooled by our pictures. Our cameraman has swapped positions for this second half action. And Heidelberg again kicking to the right of screen, but this time, as I said, with the aid of a strong breeze as Calder, top of the table, playing very confidently at the moment. Barbieri tries to play that through. It's picked up by Nicolaci. Now, a nice through ball through to Lee Gray. Can she get through? Crosses in, and it's just gone wide. And they couldn't bundle it home as Bennings clears desperately for Calder United. But that was great early signs from Heidelberg. Certainly coming out with intent in this second half. As it'll be a goal kick played short. And they'll come away, Calder. And as far as halfway now. Nicolaci robbed of the ball by Lay. And she'll win the ball back again at halfway. Spreads it to this near side. And again it'll be the number 9 Trailich there with the ball. Lanich goes for the cross in. Looking for Barilla. And nicely taken by Fanua there. Had a good first half. So play the ball long through. Looking for Lee Gray, and as far as Binningso, she slides in and will play down the line now. Calder will come through, and trying to get around that time was Alonso. She can't win the ball. It'll be played back to Al. And halfway they come forward again. Looking for Lay. Nice turn there by Lay. And she'll go to this near side for Vlanich again. She's got Galea on her hammer. She plays a nice 1-2 there with Surij, but nice tackle there by Hannah Gray. There's Heidelberg defending stoutly. There's Marita Mankowska. Can't get the ball away. There was Lisa Fanua, in fact. And they will get a goal kick. So still 2-0 here to Calder as Lee Gray chases that ball down. And now Galea wins the short pass. Barbieri, nice through ball. Looking for Joey Cartwright, but again Calder defending well. They cleared halfway. Fanua though. And as far as Barbieri, she can't flick that ball on. And now Lay looking for Surij on that far side. She's coming in board. Trying to find a flick back to Barilla, but again cleared by Lisa Fanua. And Heidelberg happy to concede the throw. But they need to make a wriggle on here because the 2-0 scoreline with Calder United leading by that goal, and they're right on top at this stage. There's Vlanich now. Nice turn around Steph Galea. Goes short down the line, and Alonso brought down. So it was a heavy challenge that time by Torre. There's Vlanich with a free kick. And set away for a goal kick. Christine Fenoy's had a good game, plays it forward. Only as far as the number 8 there Lay. Hannah Gray, nice play there, very strong play. Looking for Nicolaci. Now Lee Gray through. Can she get through? She puts it away. 2-1, they've got a lifeline back. So a very nice pass there by Nicolaci. Found Lee Gray, and didn't she keep her composure well? And beats Mason Jones, and Heidelberg with a lifeline in the 52nd minute bring it back to 2-1 to Calder United. Well, Bill Michaludis would have hoped for an early goal to get a lifeline back in this game, and they've certainly got a foothold now. And Lee Gray, who's been in prolific goal scoring form this season, makes it 2-1 for Heidelberg United trailing now. So it's game on now as Vlanich coming forward for Calder as the intensity's lifted now. And there's our scoreboard, 2-1. Confirmation there. As the ball's played in, a chance for the number 14 there. In fact, there's a number 10, Kolchar. And Christine Fanua, what a superb effort, keeping Heidelberg in this game with a superb save. She boots the ball long field now. And it's come through now. Lee Gray through. Lee Gray makes it 2-2. Oh, what a stunning comeback by Heidelberg. As from one end, with Fanua making the save, the long ball played forward. And look at Mason James. She's distraught as they could have gone up 3-1. And now Heidelberg with Lee Gray scoring her second goal for the afternoon. And just 3 minutes after the first goal on 55 minutes, scores are now 2-2, and Heidelberg United with all the momentum now. Well, what a superbly taken goal, and Lee Gray, we said that earlier, she's been in prolific form, scored that wonderful hat-trick just a few weeks ago against Alamein, and now has a brace this afternoon. And she's full of confidence now, and Barbieri going in with her. Certainly the intensity is lifted as Heidelberg United sense now that the real chance to come right back into this. As Lay now for Calder United. But look at that great defending there by Bonnie Barnes. As Vlanich has been prominent on this side. But again, she's robbed of the ball. Stephanie Galea inspired at the moment by Heidelberg. As Vlanich now making the run downfield. She's got Mankowska there. Nice challenge again. And Heidelberg really getting on top now. Galea looking for Lee Gray, who scored 2 goals this afternoon. Can she get through? Tries a shot. Nice save by Mason Jones. And on the rebound, Melissa Barbieri couldn't get to that. There's Barbieri now. Looking for Lee Gray. Offside flag, and that was not much in that. So Whanua, as Heidelberg have come back from a 2-goal deficit, cleared away there by the number 3 Balderston. Only as far as Bonnie Barnes there, and she goes downfield. Throwing to Heidelberg here. Looking for Binnings, who intercepts. Now she's got Nicolacci. Nicolacci does really well. Oh, superb turn by Nicolacci. She goes for the through ball. Lee Gray's in there. And there's my 3. That's a hat-trick. And Heidelberg from 2-0 down. And doesn't she look very happy with that goal? As Nicolacci played in Lee Gray. She tucks it away past Mason Jones. And from a 2-0 deficit at half-time, within 17 minutes of the start of the second half, Heidelberg go 3-2 up. And what an amazing turnaround. And Lee Gray, take your hat off to her. A superb hat-trick. Well, what an amazing fight back. Bill Michaeludis must be absolutely stoked with his charges this afternoon. They come here playing against the top side, and at Keilor Park on this synthetic surface, they've played a superb second half so far. Rainich. Now all the way back to Binnings. Binnings now looking for the options. As Calder have been stung by this amazing fight back by the Burgers this afternoon. It'll be a free kick to Heidelberg that time. And just a little bit of a... How do we do there? In fact, the referee's going to be playing it to Calder United. As Alonso, the captain there, wins that one. The ball's crossed in by Lay. And look at Whanua, full of confidence. And hasn't it been amazing second half here by Heidelberg? Alonso now on the ball. Can't get the ball through. As Whanua, look at that lovely one-touch football by Heidelberg. They're certainly playing with a lot of confidence. And Lee Gray now on the burst, on the right wing. She's got options in the middle. Barbieri looks for her, but it's 2 in behind her. And behind Nicolacci, in fact, that was. As now Vrainich comes away. So the game's really opened up now as Calder United seeking an equaliser. Amazingly, down 3-2 after leading 2-0 at half-time. Nice defending there by Torre. Great tussle there between her and Balderson, and eventually the referee says it'll be a throw-in. In fact, a free kick to Calder United. There's a ball swung in. A header there by Torre. In fact, that was the captain, and the ball will be swung in now by Balderston. Swung in, it's headed away there. Punched away by Whanua. Down to the number 18 there, Trimboli. She gets a chance to put it back in. A nice play there by Barnes. And she eventually gets it away from Trailich, who crosses the ball in. Another punch away. And the ball loops over there as Barilla, who scored 2 goals in the first half for Calder, almost could have had a hat-trick there. So Whanua with the long ball forward. And the ball's headed on now. Lee Gray coming onto it. She's got people in the middle. Nicolacci making the run. But she's going to take her time. Look for the option back downfield. Belinda Pinella, who came on just recently, the veteran there, does really well. And they're keeping possession as Michelle Verzi, the skipper, tries to keep the ball in, but it's run out of play. So there surely can't be too long to go now, as Heidelberg United hanging on desperately here. The ball's cleared downfield. And it'll be a throw-in. And there it is, the final whistle. So Heidelberg United, an amazing comeback. And the hero of the afternoon, Lee Gray with a superb hat-trick, has brought Heidelberg back from a 2-goal deficit at half-time as they run out winners 3-2. So just to recap, goals for Barilla for Calder United in the first half, taking them to a 2-0 lead, and Heidelberg United through Lee Gray replying in the 52nd, 55th and 62nd minute to leave Heidelberg winners 3-2 this afternoon against the top side, Calder United. And an amazing finish here. And you've been watching HUFC TV, and we'll catch you next week with another big highlights package.